Konnichiwa! Welcome to Japanese cooking Ichie. Today, I will introduce how to make gyoza. Gyoza originates from China, but this time I would like to present a recipe for pan-fried gyoza that has been adapted in the Japanese style. Juicy with plenty of meat juice, they are very delicious, so please give it a try. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Now, let's get started. First, let's introduce the ingredients. 180 grams of ground pork, 120 grams of napa cabbage, 50 grams of garlic chives, 30 gyoza wrappers. Thicker and larger wrappers are recommended for easier folding. 10 grams of ginger, 7 to 10 grams of beef fat, 2 teaspoons of powdered gelatin. Beef fat and gelatin are the secrets to achieving juicy meat juice, so please prepare them if possible. And please prepare these 6 seasonings. These are all the ingredients. Now, let's move on to the cooking preparation. First, let's finely chop the napa cabbage. Cut it into small pieces so that it mixes well with the meat mixture. Although many recipes for gyoza use cabbage, this time we will use napa cabbage for its higher moisture content. The purpose is to utilize the moisture from the napa cabbage to make juicy gyoza. Once it's chopped up like this, it's good to go. Since the core part is tough, be sure to cut it into smaller pieces. Once you have finished cutting, transfer everything to a larger bowl. Then, to extract the moisture from the napa cabbage, add 2 pinches of salt and gently massage it in, and the preparation of the napa cabbage will be complete. Next, let's chop the garlic chives. Cut the chives into small pieces. Once they are cut to this size, it's good to go. Add them to the same bowl as the napa cabbage. Next, add the beef fat and other seasonings to the bowl. Make sure to use beef fat that has been brought to room temperature so that it melts easily. 2 teaspoons of oyster sauce, 1 teaspoon of soy sauce, 1.5 teaspoons of sesame oil, 1 tablespoon of sake, black pepper. Add the grated 10 grams of ginger. Finally, add 2 teaspoons of powdered gelatin. The gelatin enhances the viscosity of the meat juice and helps keep it inside. The key feature of this recipe is adding moisture with the beef fat and trapping it inside with the gelatin. Now, let's add the ground pork and mix it in. Mix thoroughly until it's sticky to ensure there are no uneven spots. Be sure to check that there are no lumps of beef fat remaining. Once it is mixed to this consistency, it's good to go. Now, let's wrap the filling with the gyoza wrappers. First, prepare a bowl filled with water. The water will act as an adhesive to stick the wrappers together. First, take a wrapper in your hand. Place about 1 tablespoon of the filling on it. And then brush water along the edges of the wrapper. Then, fold the wrapper in half and, while evenly pinching the top part of the wrapper, make sure to firmly seal it so that there are no gaps between the upper and lower layers. Once you've confirmed there are no gaps, flatten the bottom to complete 1 gyoza. Creating pleats while wrapping the gyoza can be a bit challenging. Therefore, I'll teach a simpler method for beginners where you place the wrapper down to wrap. Place the wrapper, add the filling, and then brush water along the edges as before wrapping it up. With your left hand, make pleats while using your right hand to press down from above to ensure the wrapper adheres tightly to the bottom. Since the bottom is flat, simply pressing down from above will secure the wrapper well. You can easily wrap beautiful gyoza this way, so give it a try. Continue this process until you run out of filling. Don't overload the filling. Brush water along the entire edge of the wrapper. Make sure to firmly seal the edges together to avoid any gaps. Once finished wrapping, flatten the bottom. Keep these 4 points in mind while wrapping. With this amount, you can make about 30 gyoza, but it can be a bit challenging, so it's recommended to enjoy the wrapping process together with your family. Once you have finished wrapping all the gyoza, let's start cooking them. Set a frying pan on the stove and add half a tablespoon of oil. Then, arrange the gyoza in the pan. While doing this, spread the oil evenly throughout the frying pan as you place the gyoza. Arranging the gyoza in a circular shape like this will make them look beautiful when finished. Once you have arranged them all, turn the heat to medium. After about 30 seconds, once the color of the wrapper changes, dissolve 1 teaspoon of all-purpose flour in 70 milliliters of water and pour it into the frying pan. Then cover the pan and steam the gyoza to cook them thoroughly inside. As the gyoza cook, the sound will change, so remember this bubbling sound. After about 2 to 3 minutes, you'll notice that it changes to a popping sound like this. When you hear this sound, remove the lid. They are cooking nicely. Now, drizzle half a tablespoon of sesame oil for added flavor and continue to cook until the remaining moisture evaporates. When the edges of the gyoza turn brown like this, it's a sign that they are cooked. If you check the bottom, you'll see that they are nicely brown. Now, let's plate the gyoza. You can easily transfer them by placing a plate over the top and flipping it over. Be careful not to burn yourself, as oil may drip through the gaps. There you have it, all done. The gyoza have a beautiful sear and look perfect. The aroma of sesame oil wafts through the air, making your appetite grow. This time, I prepared 2 types of gyoza dipping sauces, a general one and an adapted version. The ingredients will be listed in the description, so please refer to it. Now, let's eat! In addition to the crispy texture of the gyoza wrappers, they are incredibly juicy and delicious. For the adapted sauce, mash the egg yolk and generously dip the gyoza in it. The richness of the egg adds to the savory flavor of the meat, making it very delicious. So please give it a try. I hope you are enjoying today's video. If you enjoyed the recipe, please let me know. If you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. ありがとう